Tito, welcome in, welcome in. All right, we should be live. Let me go ahead and share it out in the Discord. And we're good. It is time. Levi, welcome in. Yo, what's up, Ashes? Morning, sleepy. Yeah, today was rough waking up for me as well. It was a difficult morning for sure. Yo, what's up, Perplex? It has been a minute. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're just living, doing what we can. Having a good time building in Pokopia. Let me know if the music's too loud, by the way, guys. If it's too loud, I can also turn it down. But how are you doing, Perplex? Music's fine? Good. Good, 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 good. Alright, let's see. No recipes I need. So today, guys, the plan is the same as last time. We are going to the Cloud Island. We have 2 more buildings to complete. We have the Electivire shop and the Duskull Bank. Once those buildings are complete, we can do touch up on the environment around the place. We can do some touch up on interiors, and then it's technically ready for prop hunt and chilling. When I do the full video for going over building the entire treasure town in Pokopia, I think I'm gonna wait until we do the Pelipper mail office as well as our little house. So we have a little bit more to do for the full video, but as far as like getting it ready to do prop hunt, we are almost there. So close. Dino, welcome in. Just chilling, watching Tamagotchi Life, living the dream. Hey, that is all right. Hopefully you're able to buy it at some point. I've heard it's pretty good. I have not played Tamagotchi Life personally, but I have heard it is good. Yeah, so people are still going crazy on the server building super cool stuff. Not sure if this is just a parking lot. I'm also curious what this giant billboard is. Not 100% sure what's going on there, but town is slowly growing as well. Plus you got whatever this is. This is so cool. Got like a town in the side of the mountain. Little houses everywhere. This is adorable. If you guys want to join in and help build on the server, just join the Discord. Because this is our community server. Okay, this is interesting. Aztec temple. Yeah, the temple on top is the Moltres home that you can build. It's like a prefab thing that they give you. But this is so cute. This is adorable. And yeah, it's underneath the temple. Oh, we got like a little shrine over here. Huh. All right. Cool. I like it. You guys are going crazy on the community server. Eric, thank you for liking the live. How are you doing, big man? Did I ever get Suicune? Yeah. We finished the Pokedex a while ago. Yo, Say, thank you for the popular gift. Appreciate that. Thank you for liking the live. So here's Treasure Town right now. Eventually, I need to kind of wall this section off and make it foresty. And then this will turn into a little glade that we build our little Pokemon house on. But right now we have Xatu, Kecleon, Kangaskhan all done. The Chansey hut is done. And then the Marowak dojo with the new skull on top is looking good. Look at that bad boy. Love it. Love it, love it. Everything's so cute. Thank you. Yeah, we're trying to build Treasure Town from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, so we're getting close, getting close. I feel like my view speed is weird right now. I guess not. Huh. All right. But yeah, so right here we need to build the Electivire house, and then this will be the Duskull Bank. And then it's just touching up the environment, honestly. And then Treasure Town is pretty much complete. We still have the Pelipper place that we need to build. I'm probably gonna build like a little hill here so that this goes up some steps, and it's probably at this level, the Pelipper mail office. But yeah, I'm happy with how it's turning out so far. What do we want to do first? The bank or the Electivire? The Electivire tent. Yo, what's up, Gooburger? Glad you could stop in. So, Electivire tent will probably be easier, I think. If I had to guess. Need to pull up the image of Treasure Town real quick. There we go. Yeah, so Electivire is probably going to be easier, especially because we've already done a few of the tent places. So, kind of just repeating what we've done there. So we need more red and yellow. Tent. Let's see. We actually might be pretty much out of tent pieces. Yeah. Looks like that might be the case. Okay, so we have some. We have green. We're not going to need green anymore. So we can dye the green. We have some yellow corners. Yeah, we're not gonna need a lot of that. All right, let's go ahead and see about making more. Don't have a ton of twine, unfortunately, so we can't go crazy with the tent pieces, but this is the last one that we need these for, so Shouldn't be too bad. All right, let's dye some red and let's dye some whatever color, yellow. Grab a bunch of red paint, grab a bunch of yellow paint. Hi, Ruben. Hi, Ruben. You want to say hi to chat? You want to say hi? Come here. Come here, Ruben. Come here. Hi. Oh. Oh. Good boy. I don't know if you guys can see him. Just a little Ruben puppy, yeah. What you doing? Oh, you got a stick in your eye. He's getting so big, and he's such a cuddler. Are you getting a big boy? Oh. You set up the Switch 2 finally? Nice, Logan. Love it. Okay. Okay, there's a good boy. Thank you for the loves. Oh. Thank you. He loves the ear scratches. Mwah. You're too big to sit on my lap, though. Yeah, you're too big. And man, he just got me hairy. Holy moly. Corey, thank you for liking the live. Appreciate you. All right, let's dye some of these pieces. So make a few of them red. Don't need to make a ton of them red, but let's do 30 for now. Make some of those red. And then make the rest yellow. Perfect. All right, so for the Electivire house, I think we're gonna do the same thing we've been doing and use the materials that we used on the Xatu and Kecleon house, since they just make it so easy to do colors, right? So actually, I don't know if I have any more. Let's see. Let's go over here. Okay, so we do have some simple flooring, but we're gonna need to make a lot more. You're completely right about Scarlet Violet looking different, or like a new game is completely different. Yes, yeah, Scarlet and Violet on Switch 2 is very different. It is very fun. Stone. Okay, so we might need to go get more stone. I don't think that's gonna be enough, but we'll see. Hello, little Bellsprout. And then we need a bunch of yellow. Oh yeah, that yellow's so good. Alright, let's paint. I feel like we're gonna need a lot of blocks. Let's do 99. Wayne, thank you for following. Appreciate you. Oh, get out of his bed. And then we're also gonna need some black blocks. But we have a few red, so we might not need to dye anything red. Let's go ahead and make some of these. How are you doing today, Win? Or should I call you Rebecca? Alright, here we go. So, I think that we need to probably keep the size the same as the Kecleon one. So we can go ahead and do that. Which means probably about, we'll keep it right there. But then this will be the corner piece. Winnie is fine. You're doing a great on a little road trip. Nice. Well, enjoy your road trip. We love road trips. Looks like you gotta go have fun. No worries, Gooburger. Have a good time on your trip, man. Isn't today the 1-year anniversary of the Switch 2 release? I think so. I think so. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it is a little disappointing that more hasn't come out for the Switch 2 yet, but yeah, I do think it is the anniversary for the Switch 2. Which I still like the Switch 2. Where are you going on your road trip, Winnie? I'm going to Florida and South Carolina tomorrow. Nice. I lived in Florida for a couple years. Northern Florida, so a little different. I got more of the Georgia experience, I think. Bentonville, Arkansas. Nice. I've never been to Arkansas. Won't be able to watch streams. Oh, you're good, Logan. You are A-okay. We'll probably be streaming. I'm recording a video for Peekaboo tomorrow. So we'll be streaming again next week, probably either Monday, Tuesday. But new video goes up on Shiny Cosmic today, guys, in 3 hours. So definitely make sure to give that a watch. All right, how far back does this tent go? Oh, it goes all the way back. I think I'm going to stop it right here. Getting Pokopia tomorrow. Got any tips? I've made a few tips videos, Bubblegum. Or Bubbleguppy. Ooh, your name on the chat cuts off. But yeah, Guppy, I've made a few videos on TikTok that you can check out if you want some tips. Main tips would just be enjoy it, take it slow, do the things you find fun and don't rush it. Don't have it, but thinking about getting Pokopia soon. I think it's amazing, and I'm pretty like I would put money on it that we're getting a DLC beginning of next year. So definitely worth getting, in my opinion. The DLC is going to be probably pretty big if I had to wager. So a little disappointed it's not coming sooner, but that's just because I'm a little content gremlin for this game. It's a lot of fun. So the Electivire tent has these red kind of just lines, and that's it. It's very, very simple tent. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just keep it simple. I'm gonna overcomplicate it. Yo, what's up, Imp? Why'd I call you Imp? Man, I'm terrible at reading today. I'm the map. Oh, you're the map. Okay. Welcome in, map. I saw I'm and map and thought imp. Probably gonna buy wins for Gen 10. Yeah, it's hard when there's not gonna be probably any leaks as to like what the legendaries are or what the starters are going to be before the game comes out. So it's kind of difficult. Like we've been so spoiled with leaks to know what to expect for a game that now I'm like, what do I pick? Wins or waves, you know? We don't know what the exclusives are going to be, and we're probably not going to know until after the game releases. So, which is fun. I think it'll be a fun new experience for people. Nice surprise for the new Pokemon with no spoilers. Exactly. I think like streaming previous Pokemon games was still fun because you're like still surprised about certain things going on in the story and certain evolutions, but a lot of the surprise was taken away. So streaming it was more like, oh yeah, oh cool. This is going to be when we stream Winds and Waves when it comes out. I'm so excited because it is going to be 100% genuine first time reactions to, I don't know, I'm going to click that, to everything because we won't have spoilers. It's going to be great. 7 more days of school, you got this. See, the 7 last days of school, depending on the grade, I guess, were always my favorite because there was like no homework, no tests left to do. You just were chilling. You were just having a good time, you know, hanging out. Maybe it's a little different for you guys, but back when I was in school. Yo, Bruxish, I dislike your Pokemon. You'll probably pre-order it when it comes out. Yo, what's up, Phantom? Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna get Winds and Waves when it comes out immediately. We'll be streaming it day one, like the second it drops. We will be on that. That being said, I just don't know which version to get. What'd you say to your Bruxish, son of Bruxish? I hate your father. I hate everything about you, Bruxish. You are a scourge to humanity. Alright, so for the Electivire head, he has these like kind of jagged drop downs. I don't know if I'm going to be able to recreate those very well, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the starting circle of his head one up from the tent piece, kind of like the Kecleon, but instead of putting tents there, we'll put something below him. I just hope no 4 to 2 leg treatments on the starters. Oh, you're talking like bipedal. Yeah, we'll see. I wouldn't hold your breath. All right, let's see. So for this one, it's going to be 8 wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Interesting. Yeah, I guess we'll just start it here. So there needs to be 4 in front. Step back. This. Got the notification for the stream late. Yeah, it was kind of weird. It's taken a lot of time for some people to come in. I hear Ruben whining, and I think he might need to go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna go let him out real quick, and then we will continue. How's things? They're going well. They're going well enough. One sec, guys. I gotta let Ruben out. Bruxus can be any Pokemon, even big Arceus. Yeah, okay. Alright, we got a Bruxus Glacier in chat, guys. It's over. We've lost. Trico plush just sitting there. Yeah, he chilling. He chilling. We got a few plush. Got a few plushies. So... I think, honestly, I might make the face wider. Let's make it a little wider, and might even hang off the sides a little bit more than normal. Bruxus did nothing wrong. It existed. That's all it needed to do to be wrong. Yo, good soup. Thank you for following. Appreciate you. Are you making a Pokemon? You just joined? Yes. So we're making Treasure Town from Mystery Dungeon, which means we are trying to recreate the buildings from that game. We have Kecleon, Kangaskhan, Xatu, Chansey, and the Marowak Dojo. So right now we're making the Electivire house, and then over there will be the Duskull Bank. So that is what we're currently doing. That's cool, thank you. Yeah, I love Mystery Dungeon, so thought we'd give this a try. Thought we would give it a try, and it's going pretty well so far. I'm not hating it. I think it's turning out decent. So I'm wondering if, actually, instead of putting those there, let's, we are out of food, one sec. Started working on the Chansey sign, pixel art, and got mad and took a break for a while. Oh, is that what that sign is in the other town? Got it. Protocol, thank you for sharing the live. Appreciate you. So instead of having this up front, what if we do this? And then I'm thinking Electivire's house has these kind of funny teeth. If you guys want a reference for what we're building, by the way, you can just look up Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Treasure Town, and it should give you a pretty clear example on there. Sounds like my wife is home. The dogs are happy to see her. there any other OG Switch Pokemon games that look new on Switch 2? ZA doesn't really look all that different, so I don't think so, no. Okay. Aw, man. You know, gosh dang it. I think I gotta move it all one down. Yeah. I like the beginning of the face shape. I think it all has to be one lower. I also need more yellow blocks. So let's go dye those real quick. You had to dig a hole under it because it started too close to the ground. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom look pretty good on Switch 2. Oh, that's good. Let's Go looked different. No, I don't think Let's Go got an update. You can look, Logan, and see which games have Switch 2 upgrades. There should be a list somewhere. Yo, what's up, minigame? Alright, perfect. Yeah, so I think I need to go one lower with all of this, unfortunately. So let's actually just do this. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh. Okay. So we'll copy this shape down here on the bottom. That's one too far. And then we need to take off the top layer. We're gonna finish building the last two buildings today. I got kind of a late start, so I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna build both of the buildings today. But we'll see. We will see. Alright, let's... these... Just Gen 9 got an upgrade? Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Perfect. Now we go Magnemite. And we'll do this. A lot of Mario games got an upgrade, though. That's cool. Did you figure out what kind of base we're doing? Or are you doing more polls? More polls. More polls. We had one just go live on... I'm doing some polls on the actual channel. So you can go participate in those on Shiny Cosmic as well, but... Yo, what's up, Bionx? Animo trailer tomorrow? Animo trailer tomorrow? How do we know there's going to be a trailer? Also, do we know if it's going to tell us the release date? Because I would very much like to know the release date of Animo. That would be nice. They announced it in their Discord for the game show tomorrow. Oh. Yo, what's up, Unison? Saw you on the Shiny Party vids. Much love from Vandy's fam. Hey, thank you. Glad you enjoyed. Yeah, Shiny Party's a lot of fun. Vandy's a pretty cool lad. All right, let's make the eyes now. I'm wondering if I repeat this level, because the Electivire has one long strip of black around his face. Much love from Hawaii, by the way. Ooh. What part of Hawaii? What game show is going on tomorrow, Bianx? I'm a little out of the loop, I guess. You're on the main island of Oahu. Nice. I've been to, I believe, Oahu. Ken, did we go to Oahu?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been to Oahu, and then I've been to Maui once as well. Very pretty. Love Hawaii. Hi.
Hi, I am having to rewatch some
Okay.
throw it in the dryer, and I've got sheets that need to be washed and
Mm-hmm.
then
Okay. Sounds good. Alrighty.
Love you.
Love you too.
It was a really good massage.
Okay. Sounds good. Love you, baby. That was my wife, in case you guys were unaware. You can see the puppy. Oh, is Leroy in frame? Just had the same conversation with your husband, had to rewash. Yeah, it happens. It happens. It was probably something I was supposed to change over and I forgot, but yeah, it's whatever. It happens. Alright, so not minding the Electivire face so far. The middle needs to be yellow here. Hi, Mrs. Cosmic, please send cookies. No, they're my cookies. Every time I'm like, I'm gonna eat healthy. Like, it's time to eat healthy again. My wife's like, I'm craving cookies, and I'm like, screw being healthy. I like being happy. What's your favorite Pokemon? Your traditional artist you draw, creators' favorites? Unison, my favorite Pokemon's probably Turtwig. If I had to choose, I'd probably choose the little Turtwig lad. Happy over healthy? Yeah. How do you play this game without being overwhelmed? You take it piece by piece, Key. I set goals for myself that I want to complete certain things, and that is all I focus on until that goal is finished. And that's how I play. I want to get a certain thing done, so I just kind of hammer away at it until it's done, and then I move on to the next thing. It's a lot of fun. Have you done anything with the museum or SSN? No, I have not. Nope. This is our community cloud island, so if you guys want to join in and help build on it, you are more than welcome to do so. Just join the Discord. But yeah, this is our community cloud island. You guys have been going crazy on it. So many cool builds. So much cool stuff going up on it. But we're currently trying to build Treasure Town for Mystery Dungeon. I literally can barely finish one area and they're already giving me new regions. Yeah, I mean, I never finished areas, to be honest. I did what I wanted in an area for the moment, and then I was like, I'm gonna explore more. Then I decided I wanted to finish the Pokedex, and then I wanted to finish the story, and then I built in Bleak Beach some cool houses, so... Do you still play the other areas, or do you prefer the Cloud Island? I haven't had a lot of time to play the other areas, but right now I've pretty much only been doing the Cloud Island just for the sake of time. If I had unlimited time, I would definitely be doing both. But right this second, I have only been doing the Cloud Island for the sake of content, so. Electivire also has like a weird black dot on his forehead. I think that's probably the best we're gonna get with that. And I think I need to change this top up. Are you on the purple app? Yes. Yep, purple, red, TikTok, every time we stream. Robert, thank you for the follow. Alright, how's that head looking? I don't think it looks half bad. I might extend this piece right here. And then maybe make the mouth a little bigger. Yo, Critical, thank you for the follow over on the purple app. Appreciate you. You're too ADHD for one goal. You do 20 things at once, get overwhelmed. Well, see, that's the thing. I set a goal for myself and I'm like, I want to complete this one thing. I didn't say I stick to that goal. I just say I want to complete a certain thing, and then I get sidetracked and do other stuff all the time. What's this supposed to be? We're making the Pokopia, or I mean the mystery dungeon houses from Treasure Town. So this is supposed to be Electivire that we're making right now. It's supposed to be his head. And you guys can come help build it too, if you would so like. I need more stone. I am out. Finally a normal Pokemon streamer? A normal Pokemon streamer? As opposed to what? Equalito? Yes, that's a compliment. I wasn't too concerned it wasn't a compliment. I'm just concerned at what the other Pokemon streamers are doing. What are they doing that makes being normal refreshing? Are any of us truly normal? That's true. That is true. I am definitely not normal. You can ask my wife, but I would say not too much heat. Not too much heat. I don't think I understand. Your Switch 2 gets delivered today. You got this game with it. Hope it's not hard to learn. It's not hard to learn, Dylan. Yeah, it's huge. The game is ginormous. So just be prepared for that. But it's definitely not too much to learn. I hate that. That's awful. Maybe we don't use white blocks for the teeth. Is there like a good white block that we can hang that'll, like a banner or something in here that'll sit like kind of in the middle of this block? I mean warm. All right, fair enough. I guess I'm warm, chat. Xerox is coming. Ooh, we got somebody joining. Who's coming to help? Speaking so cute, overreacting. Gotcha. The penance? Maybe. Can you use the corners from the roofing for teeth? I don't know if that would work. It's you on your second file? Nice, Pesh. Okay, good stuff. So we need to make his ears. I kind of wish he was... I might hate this, but I kind of wish it was one more forward. We got to. I see it now. It's got to go one more out. I don't wanna, because this is a pain, but I feel like I needed one more out. I need to do this for my dream island. I want to build like a 3D model of all the 155 or 151. That would be definitely a task for sure. That'd be cool though. That would be very cool. All right, so I need to take this front part out one. I hear a cat on my dresser. Okay, he's not on the dresser anymore. This is the only reason you want to switch to. Very much worth it for the switch to. Very much worth it. Alright, so then we extend this one. Extend this two. How do you get the onyx free? Coffee, you gotta make it rain. You gotta make it humid. Haven't seen you in a while. How does the Zatu tent turn out? I think the Zatu tent turned out pretty well. For those who are new or haven't been here for a while, Kekleon, I think is my favorite. I think it turned out really well. Zatu, I think, turned out as well as it could have for the size. I think it looks good, right? We made Kangaskhan taller, which I think looks better next to the other ones. Looks better, bigger. Any materials the station is low on? I know it's low on stone, feline. What's up, Falcon? All right. Yeah, I'm gonna be out of stone very fast. So we need to bring that stripe part out. It's not too bad. The Kekleon looks really dope. Thank you. What am I making? Treasure Town from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Grabbing stone right now. Oh, thank you. Okay, so how does this look now that we have pulled it out a little? Don't have enough material. I do think that looks better though, pulled out a little bit, personally. Is Chingling or Chimecho in the game? I don't think so, but I don't remember. It's been a while since I completed the Pokedex, to be honest. Chingling, Chimecho, not in our Dream Island at least, but we don't have. Do we have all the Dream Island Pokemon? I think we might. Yeah, I don't think they're in the game. So, okay. They're all-time favorites. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Alright, we are out of stone, so I need to go make some more real quick. Is this Electivire you're building? Yes, Chimichanga. No Chimecho? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yes, we're building Electivire. I believe the puppets for Cloud Islands are. Hey, pick this up. Thank you, Pesh. 60 stone. Nice. Actually, that might be all we need. Yeah, so if you guys haven't been on our community island, it's awesome so far. We got like a little town here. I don't like this specific song from Mystery Dungeon. All right. We got this little town here, little harbor. We got a prop hunt area that we built. A little beach town, farm area, graveler racetrack. There's a whole nother giant town over there. You got some helpers. That's exactly what you need for your next project. Yeah, I mean, this is just our community island. So most of what you see has been built by just the community. You guys have been going crazy. Namely, Allie and Feline are just going crazy. But this town, so cool. And then obviously our treasure town over here. So if you guys want to build on it, you can come on and join in and build. You just got to join the Discord, read the rules. All right, let's craft some more simple flooring. Uh, 100 should be fine. So, here, before we exit out, is there anything we can use for teeth? I'm wondering. We could use... Can you paint the window hatches white is the question. Yes, I did, Feline. I did see that. Let's see. Teeth for Electivire. Wooden partition might also work, maybe. As far as what I have to build with, I think the trapdoors might be the best option, but let's see. Let's paint some of the simple flooring yellow. Need quite a bit more of this. And then we need some more black as well, I think. Actually, we might not need more black. Let's paint these doors white. Oh, that might be the ticket right there. I can think of lots of ways to give him buck teeth, but that's about it. Yeah. We'll see what these doors look like. I'm pretty sure I need to put blocks and then I can put the doors. Also, shiny object. I don't think I have all the recipes yet from the water. Epic. Okay. So I want to try these teeth real fast. Oh no, I can just place them. Ooh, I think that's the ticket, chat. We need one more. Oh, and that is the ticket. That is the way. Okay. Right now he's missing a tooth. Ignore that. He got in a little scuffle. Okay. No, I think that was what we needed for sure. Do I want this to go forward all the way, or do I want to do that? I think we might do that instead and just fill in underneath. I still think it's really weird the way that blocks leave gaps like this, but c'est la vie. What are you gonna do? Hey, thank you for the rose. Appreciate you. Okay, so boom, and then we need to do the ears, which are also yellow. Not 100% sure how to do these. In fact, you can see the edges or corners of blocks that aren't the same and like go away. Yeah, some of the choices for the building is kind of weird, but yo, John, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. So he has kind of these like balls on the ends of his ears. I'm just gonna kind of freehand this and see if we can make it look halfway decent first try. We did pretty good with the Kecleon tail, so need to see sizing. Loved your Pokemon Infinite Fusion videos. Well, I'm glad you liked them. Infinite Fusion 2's coming out. It's right around the corner. So that'll be exciting. You watched them as soon as they were posted? Yeah, we'll definitely be making more once Infinite Fusion 2 has a little more content. Not gonna make it immediately, because I don't like making partial videos, but... Alright, what do we think about that? Does that look too goofy, chat? He's got like little balls on his head. I don't really know the best way to give him those. Think it looks great. Yeah, I'm never sure when I build something like this. Building organic shapes in Pokopia is not the easiest task, to be honest. Looks like a Space Invader from the old games. I mean, that is kind of the style of his ear things, right? So I think that probably is what we're aiming for. And we just need to mirror it on this side. So from that piece, 2 up and 2 over. 2 over and 2 up. And then we make the cross pattern. And the cross pattern. Viewers are down. People are catching on to your sketchy tactics and rudeness, Dan. Or here's this other thing. I just haven't been streaming as regularly because I've been making other content. Interesting. Interesting. It's almost like I still don't care about your opinion. Did we just run out of yellow? Literally the most perfect time we could have run out of yellow. Yeah, I feel like that's it's probably about as good as we're gonna get. So we need one more white door, and we need Okay, Mr. No Views. Hey, Dan, how many views you got, big dog? Remind me how many views you have? Oh, 0? Interesting. Interesting, yes, interesting. It's almost like I don't do streaming for money. Huh, wow. I don't stream because I don't like spoiling games for people. Oh, it's almost like people have free choice. And they can choose to watch stuff if they want. And if they don't want to be spoiled, they just don't watch it. Interesting. Dan's learning new concepts today. Also, across all my videos on all of my channels, on everything, I have over 420 million views. Just by the way, just thought I'd let you know about that, Dan, because views are down, right? Is that supposed to be Electabuzz? Yes. Yes, it is. So we need these red ones. And then I need one more door. I wish I could make singular doors and not 5 at a time. Dan's desperate for my attention. I know he's got a crush on me. It's okay. What do you keep saying? Almost like you sound like a liberal? Are we insulting people for their political beliefs now? A, you have no idea my political affiliation. B, is that supposed to be an insult? Are we now insulting people by saying you're a liberal and or conservative? Because Dan, that's pretty beta behavior. Gotta just say that. If you're hating, you can leave. Logan, you're new, buddy. Dan is our resident hater. He just likes to come in, remind me that he's in love with me, hang around like a little hemorrhoid we just can't get rid of. But it's alright. I could get rid of him, but I think it's more satisfying to roast him. We just like roasting Dan every once in a while. Zip it, Kamala voter. Crazy. That's crazy. I didn't realize Dan was a raged up conservative. That makes it even better. That's nuts. Okay. Last thing, Electivire has these red eyes. I don't know how to place in the red eyes without this looking weird. Like, I feel like that looks a little funny. I wish there were buttons like in Minecraft where we could just place a black like dot in the middle of the red, because then I think that would tie this together just a little bit. Is there such thing as like a black dot item or something we can dye a color? Not much else you can do there. I know, there's gotta be something. There's gotta be something. Help, you're in the dungeon? Feline, why'd you fall into the dungeon? Alright, is there anything... Because we can't place those in the center of a block, right? Because that would be amazing if we could. Sounds like you need a frame and the target ring. Hey, but thank you for the follow. Frame and the target ring. See, but the frame is... It's gonna cover the whole red block, right? And then what's the target ring? Is that like an artifact? Can we dye the wall light black? Are we able to dye a wall light black? It's a small artifact. You can dye frames too. Yeah, if we dye the frames though, that could work. This could work. What about a little stick on the little stick-on lights? Talking about this one, the wall lights. You're making Hoopa fat, force-feeding donuts? Logan, trust me, I did the same. Hoopa ate many a donuts with me. The circle ones? Oh, the circle ones might actually be better. Why do those look so weird? Why does that look so goofy? What the heck? Okay, let's look at our other options, because I don't know about that. I don't know that I have that little artifact chimichanga. You talking about these? The surface lights? Yeah, I don't know. Don't know if they stick on walls. Let's try it before we dye them. They do stick on walls? Okay, yeah, so they do stick on walls. Those wall lights look goofy. Alright, let's see. What do these look like dyed black? Don't know that this is gonna work because of that dumb white ring. But let's see. Let's see. Because I'm not a huge fan of these square lights. Those don't look quite right. Where's our dyed surface lights? I don't think those look any better. Oh no, the white ring makes it look like he is in distress. Oh no! Why does he look like that? Okay, new plan. Looks like he saw something. I could just leave it. It might just be funny. It's even worse from further away because the white ring is more visible. Yeah, I definitely don't think I have whatever artifact you were talking about. Sorry about the yawn. Ooh. That's funny. That is not what we were aiming for at all. Yikes. Yeah. I'm also considering putting the red one block in. Don't think the artifact would be any better. Maybe not. So, what if the red block was here instead, and then these were black? Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Does this look better or worse? I can't decide. You liked it before? Yeah. It's hard. It's hard doing organic stuff. Before's better. Yeah, before I do things better. Less derpy. You think this looks derpy? I think this looks more like Electivire, personally. You like the black square lights? I don't know that I like the black square lights. I don't like how far they sit off the face. Yeah, I guess from down here it's not as bad. From down here it's not that bad, actually. So, actually, that we might just keep that as it is. I think it looks all right. You thought that was the best? Yeah, I think that's the best we're gonna get, personally. Also wondering how it would look if I move these blocks up. Here, bear with me. Bear with me. What if instead of making it just like a seamless, everything looks like it connects correctly, instead of focusing on that, we just focus on making it look more like the inspiration and do something like that. Which earpiece do we like better, chat? Do we like the floating one that just kind of has the idea of the diagonal, or do we like the actual connection? You got the Cobalion scan? Nice, Logan. Good luck. You like the new ear? I'm undecided. I don't mind the idea, but I almost think it's too tall now. You like the left? All right, chat. Question. Left or right? Left ear connected and lower, or right not connected and higher? Like the old one, more left, 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 right, left. Okay, I think we stick with what we had. The voices have spoken, yes. Left is fire? Okay. Sounds good. Let's get rid of this other style. And then I think Electivire's done, honestly. Right's too high. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Perfect. And then I believe the connection was right here. Right? Yeah. Okay. Perfect. I think that's Electivire done. The only thing is changing that entrance part and sealing her up. Hey, E, thank you for the follow. You're not quite this far in Pokopia. You feel overwhelmed in the electricity biome. Yeah, it can definitely get overwhelming, but just take it one step at a time. You got this. You accidentally just sang a military cadence? I sang a military cadence? How dare I? I don't know what I sang. Okay, let's dye a few, actually I don't want to dye any. Let's just make a few of these. How did we do this tent one? Interior corner, flat top. Alright. Interior corners and flat top, and we're good on there. Just subbed on the Red app. Your Uniful art. Interesting. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you. Again, guys, new video goes up on Shiny Cosmic here with Peekaboo in Not too long. Oh wait, we didn't make this center, did we? Interesting. New video goes up in about 2 hours. So I think we might need to make this tent entrance a little bigger since we didn't do it quite right, but that's all right. With Chris, yes, with Chrissy Picky Bungie, the Bungie-licious. All right, there we go. Now we can fill in. What kind of video? This one is kind of a then we fight video, actually. We're gonna give those a try. We were recording one for Chris's channel, and I thought, why not give it a try on us as well? You're all over the PokeTuber community. Nice. Nice. Yeah, but it was a fun video idea. Playing Pokemon Battleship, essentially. Little spin on that. Excellent. Okay, that is Electivire done and dusted, Jet. Which means all that is left building-wise for this main area is the Duskull Bank. That is all we have left. Which is a little bit intimidating, if I'm being honest. Oh. Rachel, welcome in. All right, before we start on the Duskull Bank, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then I think we're just going to crank it out. We're going to crank it out, and then all that's left once we're done with that is the decor throughout town. Can you show the others? Yeah, so quick little tour. We've got the Marowak Dojo with a Cubone head on top, which actually I believe Feline made like an actual mystery dungeon in the dojo, which is kind of fun. So you can go down here and explore the dojo. So that's down here. Oh, that's a cool way of doing stairs, actually. I love that. What the heck? So they're not just floating and you don't have to fill them in. That's great. We got the Chansey house, the Chansey hut, courtesy of Feline, I believe, again. Our Electivire house looks a little derpy, but we love him all the same. We got our Kecleon tent, the trading tent, which will make a little market in front right here. Once we're doing the decorating stuff. I think that one turned out well. We got the Xatu tent, looking like a bird. And then Kangaskhan storage, which, now that I'm looking at it, is it missing blocks on that side? No, it's not. Yep, Kangaskhan storage. Streaming on Purple app as well, yes. Yep, QJ Cosmic on Red and Purple app, guys. As well as Shiny Cosmic on the Red app. So, for the Duskull Bank, right? Duskull Bank. Probably need to get some brick. And then we'll probably use simple flooring again, but black this time. And we need... I might dye it gray for the skull instead of using white. So what brick do we think looks more rustic? Probably cobblestone wall. Though stone brick can be dyed. I'm curious what stone brick dyed looks like. Plus, does cobblestone take stone? It does. We might not have enough stone. Yo, what's up, Matt? Welcome in. Yeah, I'm torn between cobblestone and the brick wall, but we have to see what the brick wall looks like dyed real quick. You're good? Glad to hear it, Matt. All right. Paint this. I think that's too dark. If you want vibrant colors, the regular brick wall dyes better than stone brick. Oh, I forgot we could dye the regular brick wall. Actually, let's look at that. Don't mute you, block you? Nah, not gonna give you that satisfaction, Dan. Just put you in timeout, like the child you are. If you want to be blocked, then you can block yourself. Alright, let's see what these brick walls look like dyed. Because it's like that dark stone. I'm thinking cobble is probably our best bet. Because it has the light and the dark. And I think dyeing stuff just turns it all too much of the color. Yeah, I wish we could do the opposite. Have the gray stones like this, but have the black grout, like the black lines in it. That would be, I think, the better color, but unfortunately, we will probably have to just use the cobblestone. Hey, Amar, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Allie, how's it going? It's been a while. How are you doing, Allie? You hanging in there? All right, so the bank is... Guys, should we mute Dan again? Should we put Dan in timeout again? He wants us to ban him. That's not happening. So should we just mute him? Put him in timeout? Tell him bad Dan. Timeout? Or should we just leave him? Also, the Duskull Bank is kind of circular, so put him in timeout. He's a bad boy. All right, and gets muted. Timeout. You can try again. You can try again next time, Dan. Best thing to do with Dan is ignore him. He likes the attention. Yeah, I like picking on him though. Okay. So circle. I think we're gonna go with this being the entrance right here. And we'll do 2 openings, so we'll start here and here. And then we'll go up from there. Thank you, Feline. Appreciate it. Make him watch in silence. True. Gonna start packing for your trip. See you later. Logan, enjoy your trip. Best of luck. Be safe. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Been busy. Today's been a dumpster fire. We like to poke a Dan. Yes. Why has today been a dumpster fire? Hopefully it gets better. What's up, Sarah? What are you making? I am making the Duskull Bank from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Treasure Town. It is the last building in the actual town we need to build. And then once we have that built, I still need to do our house off to the side, as well as the Pelipper Mail Hill off this side. You're actually on vacay this week. You're in Oregon. Your cousin graduates high school tonight. Nice. I am from Oregon originally, actually. I love Oregon. Alright, let's go. What part you used to live there? I grew up in the Salem area, actually. Alright, let's go there, and then 4 on this side. And then a corner. Might have to move this entrance to the vault, but that's fine. That won't be too hard. So then we go 4 here again, 3, 4, corner. I'm in Beaverton right now, so close by. Nice. I'm not in Salem anymore, but not really an ugly part, but Salem is stunning. Yeah, there's definitely some cities I would not want to live in Oregon, but as far as places go, Salem wasn't bad. Where's Allie? You need an emotional support grilled cheese. True. Allie, you making grilled cheese for the class? Delivery truck was late. Someone who was supposed to be off turned out they had work today and were late. Your dad left for Oregon. Won't see him till the first week of July. That's a long time. That's a long time. First week of July, huh? The first day you moved there, a woman was talking to produce in the store. Oh, Oregon's definitely weird, but you grew up in Portland before it came the mess it is now. Yeah, I miss the Portland of my high school days. Portland has always been weird, but now it's gross. The whole keep Portland weird was always a thing, but now it's not weird. Now it's just kind of freaky, which is always a bummer. But what are you gonna do? Joke's on you. I was off yesterday and didn't have to make the grilled cheese. I know, Allie. We're not joking with you. We're saying you didn't have to make it before. So, are you making it for the class? I want grilled cheese. I like myself a little cheese of the grilledness. Maybe. All right, we'll bring cookies. I would love to get to the point where I'm big enough and the community's big enough that we could do like a meet and greet, and like we'll bring my wife's chocolate chip cookies in mass. Like that would be a lot of fun, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. Then maybe we'll make Allie bring grilled cheese. Her favorite. Alright, let's taper this off just by one. Ba-doo, ba-doo-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo-boo. I'd do that just for you guys. Yeah, see? I like my grilled cheese with pepperoni and jalapenos in it. You know, I've never tried grilled cheese with pepperoni or jalapenos, but I don't like jalapenos. I've never tried with pepperoni. I've done it with ham. I like ham in it. But pepperoni, that's an interesting... It's an interesting decision. I kind of need to try it now. Alright, then we go to here, and then to there, then to here. It's so yummy. Sounds yummy. I love pepperoni, so I wouldn't say no to it. Throw some pizza sauce on it and you have a grilled pizza sandwich. Now you guys are speaking my language. Pizza is that one food that I could eat every day, all day, not get tired of it. I love pizza. All right, I think... Do we go one more layer on the Duskull Bank? Or do we call that good? Actually, never mind. We're gonna go one more layer, but then when we build the Duskull, we'll replace like a block here and there with the black, so it looks like his cloak is kind of draped onto the building. Also, I think this cobblestone was 100% the way to go. Goo Burger and I will enshrine the cookies. I can bring some smoked Pacific salmon from your commercial fishing efforts. Oh, dude, I want smoked salmon now. My father-in-law was living with us. My in-laws were living with us for a while they were moving and building or buying their house. And one of the Blackstones produces mist. Wait, what? What do you mean produces mist? That sounds awesome. But he made smoked salmon, and it was a friggin' hassle to make without a smoker, but you can make it. But man, it was delicious. It's the black rock that's in the caves. What? Smoke forms around them. Ooh, wait, we need those rocks then. I've never needed a rock more in my life. Let's fill this corner. Working on this island in Pickies, you keep running out of grass and dirt blocks of all things. I think any organic block produces mist if you use it for underground caverns. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, Feline, I heard you were helping Picky with his island as well. Is he just having you guys build stuff? Because I know he mentioned something about that. Let's add a block here. Add a block here. Ooh, that is a solid start to the bank. That is a solid start right there. Okay. The black cave rock. Are you talking about this cave rock? Like this stuff? Because I don't see smoke being produced. Unless it's only inside. No, I don't see smoke being produced. It might not be that cave rock, maybe? Okay, so now we need to build the Duskull part of the Duskull Bank, right? So we need a bunch of the black flooring. I'm gonna go back over here. Don't know if he has designs to work on, but the island so far, you've just been building what he suggested. Gotcha. Well, that's nice of you. Let's go ahead and make some more dyed black blocks. You did a layer of lava in between the floor so you could get a fog effect. Oh, interesting. So you did like lava floor and it made fog? Interesting. You have to make an actual cave for mist to form like you did with the fossils in Volcarona? Oh, gotcha. Tagged you on Twitter for a drawing you made of Turtwig? Ooh. Ooh, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, you should. Oh, he's so cute. There's the drawing Uni made for us. Little Turtwig hiding behind its Papa Torterra or Mama Torterra. Cute little man. I love it. That was quick. Holy moly. You're speedy with it. Alright, let's do another 100. Most Pokemon drawings don't take you too long. It's a good skill. That's a fun skill. I like that. Thank you. I will have to put that in the little collection I have of like all 2 fan arts ever drawn for me. You did lava floor and got a little fog effect. Interesting. Also, thank you for whoever just followed on the purple app. Hey, Robin, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. It does have to be an enclosed location. Gotcha. So we'd have to put a door on the bank. Okay. Noted. Oh, I forgot to dye the blocks gray. Gosh dang it. Alright, perfect. Paint something for me. Can we make gray? I guess that's more gray. Not like dark gray, but definitely not as white. That'll work. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Alright, let's look at Duskull. What does he look like? Very round. Like everything else that we've built. so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna build the body of Duskull, or I guess the head of Duskull, right here, but the front will be replaced with a skull, right? What do you think the chances we get Wind and Waves early, mid next year? We're gonna have to wait till fall, winter. Hate to break it to you, but we are gonna have to wait till fall, winter. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Hello, block feline. November is usually when they get released because you get them for your birthday. Yeah. Probably won't get it until around then, unfortunately. Alright, let's just make a base of the Duskull. This. That's not where I wanted you. If we have to wait till next fall, it's going to be miserable. Yeah, so, Timothy, I think the odds are we will get almost no news for Winds and Waves until Pokemon Day next year. And with that, we'll get a release date that will probably be fall of the following year. Why does this look weird? Oh, it's because this doesn't have the corner. Like fall of 27. And then we will, at that point, probably get a Pokemon Pokopia DLC to probably tide us over. And yeah, that's unfortunately how that's probably gonna go. All right. I'm tempted to make one layer of this out further, especially on the sides. So like do a little bit of this action right here, and then out a little bit there, and then yeah, hang over right there. That way we kind of have like a little more of a bulbous look going on for the Duskull body. I hope we get the Gen 5 original lands that they cut for Pokopia. The Gen 5 original lands? I don't know that they cut anything from Gen 5 from Pokopia, but maybe. Ooh, I'm gonna need a lot more black blocks. Holy moly. Alright, we'll see how this looks. This might look a little goofy. But if it looks good, it'll be worth it. Okay, and then now I want to do a layer smaller. So we go in, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. There, like that. Try to test out hiding places and make your husband try and spot my character. That's funny. 1, 2. What am I missing here? That's not where I wanted that. Okay. Alright, how is that looking? I actually like that. I do think it helps make the roundness of Duskull a little bit better. And then, oh, and we're perfectly out of black blocks. So let's go get those replenished. They originally had 10 lands planned. Oh, the 5, not Gen 5. You're talking about the 5 locations. Gotcha. I think we're getting 4 new locations in the DLC for Pokopia, so we have that to look forward to. Alright, need to make these black. And then these ones black as well. Really hope they don't just bring back the original cut locations. One of them was supposed to be another biome covered in ash. Hopefully not. Winds and Waves is said to be the most expensive Pokemon game yet at 90 supposedly. We have no idea, Sarah. We don't have any actual idea as to what the Winds and Waves price will be, so I don't think there's any reason to speculate when we have no actual information from the company itself. Alright, let's see. It might be too steep of a decrease in its size, but we will back up and check. I think that works. I think that works, and then we'll do it again. You don't think you can finish these 5 locations before more drop? You got this, I believe. I'd check out Google, but you don't want to exit the live. Do we know when it's coming out? The DLC is supposedly coming out the beginning of 27. So I would expect Pokemon Day to like May. So early 2027 is when I would expect that to come out. All right. Now we need to do the little hair piece that he has, the little wispiness on top. So I think let's go ahead and start it here, and then have a piece floating there. That made you feel better. You're currently clearing out the mountain over the museum. Nice. I mean, I don't think there's any rush to finish personally, or there shouldn't be any rush to finish. Because when the DLC comes out, it's not like you have to immediately play it. Alright, let's see how terrible this looks. I need to move these back one, I think. You have plenty of time? Yeah. I think we have plenty of time for the DLC. What am I making? I am making the Duskull Bank. Are you doing this all by memory? No, I have the picture of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Treasure Town pulled up on my second monitor. So I am like looking back and forth between them. Are we getting more areas in DLC? Supposedly, yeah. Supposedly. So, what if we do a little bit of this action? I think that's too big. You only got the game last week, so much to do. You got a while. I think you have at least 7 months, if not more, until the DLC comes out. So you've got time. No rush. Enjoy the game at the pace you feel comfortable with. I'm trying to make this look wispy, like the top of Duskull's little head. I'm kind of having trouble with it. Dominic, thank you for the follow. Just finished clearing out what you wanted, 2 of your rocky ridges. Now you're gonna build a Jurassic village for your fossils. Nice. I think let's remove this block and this one, and then what if I actually just float a block out here like this? Actually, I think that helps a lot in the idea, making it visible, like what we're trying to do here. Because this is technically like smoke, right? So it's okay if it's floating. We're getting there. That looks much better. Yeah. I wanna try messing with this idea a little bit. Alright. I think this might be it right here. Do we like this connected wisp so it kind of like looks like particles coming off of it? Or should we remove this block and leave it all wispy like that? Also tempted to add a little depth to it instead of it being super 2D and doing this. Oh, don't have enough PP. One moment. Let me eat my steak. Ooh. Wait, hold on. You think it was better with the connection? But what if we give it a connection, but back like that, and then instead of this one being here, we go backwards with it. So now it has kind of this curve to it. Any tips on getting out of your Pokopia slump? Well, what's got you slumped in Pokopia? Let's start there. What's slumping you? Interesting. Yes, interesting. Okay, so depth is a very useful tool here, apparently. What's got you slumped? You can't get yourself motivated to open it and play for long hours like before? Take a break. What if you could add a couple gray blocks in there to on the wispy part? The problem with the gray blocks is this is as gray as they get. And that just doesn't fit with Duskull. Unless we use a different type of block, but there's a ton of different ones out there for all different styles. Yeah, I just think if you're getting so burnt out that it feels like a chore to play the game, take a break. There is nothing wrong with not playing a game. If you are overwhelmed or burnt out of it, it is better for you and your enjoyment of the game to take a break and come back to it later. There is no harm in doing so. What about the dark purple? Maybe. I honestly really like how this came out as is, though, to be honest. But yeah, like Feline said, look at building like videos that people have put out, or look at Reddit or whatever, Twitter, for examples of things that people have built, because sometimes just seeing something someone has built can motivate you and get the juices flowing, right? No breaks, only build. Fair. Pinterest, yep, Pinterest probably has some good ones too. So now we need to do the skull part. And then I want to bring the skull all the way down to the bottom here. So let's do this. realized the reason you have a splitting headache is probably because you didn't eat all morning. Eating definitely helps with headaches. I would definitely suggest eating something. Alright, let's go here. So I'm gonna just replace these front blocks at first, and then we'll look at the shape and see if we need to add and remove stuff. I like picking up a Pokemon or a type in a certain area and build something to cater to them. Yeah, having a goal for me also is very helpful for my enjoyment of, you know, building. As you can see, this goal has been quite a big task, and it got me back into wanting to build in Pokopia, so. Okay, we need one more here. And then let's go there. Yo, what's up, Super? Welcome in. We're doing good. Alright, we're out of the gray blocks, but I think the teeth are too wide. Which means I also think the mask is a little too wide. So let's shrink it up just a little. Yeah, I think that's much better for the Duskull mask. And then we'll need a few more white blocks just to kind of cap off the part up here. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I will say I probably need to bulk up the sides a little bit to stick out just a little more. Honestly, oh, I should have built the mask first. I like the mask size. I think everything needs to be bigger on the head. So the mask is good, but I think I need to kind of like build out the head and then lift this up like 2 blocks, which that's gonna be a little bit of a pain, just a little bit. Pick your favorite real world place and recreate it. Exactly. You hate it when that happens. I mean, we had to completely rebuild the Kangaskhan house because it was too small. We had to lift up the Kecleon house. You built a Chili's? Nice. But yeah, I think the mask looks fine right here. We just need to make the head bigger, I think. Sarah, thank you for the follow. But then once we make the head bigger, then it's just the eye, which that's gonna take a little bit of brain power, I think, to figure out how we're gonna do that. But I think it's coming along. For someone, you have to remember, I've never really built anything in Minecraft. Like I just kind of throw stuff together in Minecraft when I build. So I feel like it turned out pretty good. it's turned out pretty good so far. This game took over your life, Sam. I feel ya. I feel ya. Build your favorite place, your bed. True. Okay, guys, so I need to go to the bathroom. I also need to do a few other things. So I think we're gonna wrap stream up today here. I think off stream, I'm gonna tweak and finish this Duskull bank. And then all that is left after that is the interiors and touching up the actual town. So I think that's what we're gonna do, and then I can record a video with some of the guys and gals on prop hunt in this town. But then we still have to decide which house we're gonna build on the left side past Kangaskhan. And then I already have a design in mind that we're gonna copy from somebody else that I was sent for the Pelipper area. We need to build like a hill up to it. I kind of want the Pelipper post office to be like right at this level to be starting. So I kind of need to build a hill out to about here that we can walk up, and then from here out to here, just this cliff that we can have the Pelipper house on. So a lot of terraforming I gotta do. Probably gotta go to like a cloud island or a dream island and get a bunch of dirt and stuff. But yeah, we're almost done with Treasure Town. So close, having a good time. It's so fun. This is so cute. Have a good day. Thank you, Allie. I hope everyone has a good day. Feline, if you want to just keep decorating the area with tents and finishing touches on the decor, maybe start cleaning up this front area in front of it a little bit, maybe barricading it off like this wall here. But yeah, we need to build that hill and just kind of keep doing interiors and stuff. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you guys want to help build on this cloud island, if you have ideas for this town and touching things up, you are more than welcome to join. Just go check out the Discord. Rules are there. Just follow them. Be kind. And yeah, thanks for watching. Again, guys, in 1 hour, a new video goes up on Shiny Cosmic, so make sure you are subscribed over there on YouTube. And until next time, bye-bye. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for hanging out.